everyone. Welcome to Haiku Friday, January 20th, 2021. We've got a lot of beautiful haikus for you this morning because it's Haiku Friday. So that's what we do. We'll have some beautiful haikus. Let's get started, shall we? All right. Here's the first one. It's from our pal Steen. Even essential, we sing the blues awaiting a shot in the arm. Yes, Steen, if anybody needs that shot, you do, buddy, because you are dealing with maskless minions of craziness. So I'm sorry. I hope you get your shot soon. Now to one more meteorological. Don't forget ice fog. The thinnest, lightest layer sticks like white on ice. Well, that's true. Now, you know what's weird? I don't know if this is true or not, but I remember a long time ago where they talked about, when I was in the Air Force, that Spokane is one of the few places in the country that get ice fog. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I was told. And apparently, Fairchild Air Force Base out here is built on in a very foggy place, and that all was due to some shenanigans. But it was interesting. Around the Air Force Base, we had fog dispersal devices, which were these giant tanks of propane that ringed the Air Force Base, and they would turn these things on, and it would open up a hole around the Air Force Base, because otherwise, sometimes we weren't able to land. It was too foggy. But if the conditions were just right, there was just enough breeze, and it was probably like a 4 or 5 degree window for ice fog, they could fire these things up and shoot this propane into the air. It would stick to the water molecules, make the water molecules fall down, which would make the roads like crazy slippery around the Air Force Base. But I haven't seen those. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. I haven't noticed the tanks. I would imagine it's probably a terrible thing to do to the environment. But like a lot of terrible things, sometimes we're grateful for them because they allowed us to get back home. All right, thanks, Steen. A couple actually 3 from Erica's. Now, Erica sent me a bunch. He said, just pick 3. Last week he told me that. I'm going to follow that advice this time. And they are hard to pick from because they're all so wonderful. And, but here we go. Here's 3 that I picked from Erica's. Tahitian delight. On the hot black sand we sit. The palm fronds flutter. Yes. What a great memory, Ericus. I don't know what the memory was completely about, but man, I do love being on the beach and laying underneath those palm fronds. You know, even Palm Springs. I would go for Palm Springs right now. I love the Southwest, and I love the ocean. Love everything. Love the mountains. All right. Thanks for that one, Ericus. That was number 1. Number 2. The party is over. Gather around the wreckage. QAnon cuckoos. Yes. Here's the thing, though. And we got to know this, right? That these folks who believe in QAnon are not going to say, hey, there's a lesson learned in this. Maybe I need to reappraise my gullibility and why my political leanings tend to take me into trouble like this. Maybe I need to rethink the way I look at the world and my politics. And then I won't be drawn to crazy conspiracy and lies. So my prediction is that everybody who was doing QAnon before just now moves on to the next thing. There will be a mole within the Biden administration who discovers that there is a guinea pig guinea pig wrangling out of Peru to feed to reptilian human hybrids. It's all there. It's all there. Look for the clues. See, I should do this. I've always said, if I didn't have a conscience, I should have been a televangelist. But I do have a conscience, so I can't do it. And incidentally, I think these same people who get sucked into these cults like QAnon, it's probably put a dent in the televangelist bank account, I think, because it's the same folks. All right. Thank you, Ericus. Third one from Ericus. Country in crisis. Articles of impeachment when the whip comes down. Boom. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. You know, I nothing better for me, I think, than to see where these folks, you know, when the indictments start coming down. I don't think it's going to change. Like I said, it's not going to change any of the Truth Faithful's mind. It's not going to change our minds unless they're acquitted. I think we might reflect upon that. But you got it, thinking about it politically or not politically, it's the right thing to do. You go after people who broke the law, and or you think broke the law, and go get those indictments. So I hate people saying, "Oh, this impeachment's just a strike against the Democrats." Well, it may be, but the truth of it is, you got to do the right thing, even if it costs you politically. We saw the danger of that over the last 4 years. Somebody who was too cowardly to do anything, was immobilized by this virus, and didn't want to do anything lest he do something that gets criticized. So you just don't do anything. Well, we can't do that. We can't do that. So, anyhow, boy, I feel real preachy. I'm preaching after each one of these haikus. And maybe that's going to really, I bet it's just going to skyrocket people who watch this. I can see people turning this video off right now. Okay. One from our pal Rico-san. Prayers like tattered flags, no matter how durable, pass away in time. I love that. I think it's beautiful. And you know, that's one you can think about for a long time. And I think it's beautiful, and I think it's lovely that prayers like tattered flags do pass away in time. We hope so, right? Okay, I had to do a couple because, thanks Rico-san. I had to do a couple because I had this thing happen to me last night, and I just couldn't do it in one haiku. Okay, so the first haiku. Word play dream last night. A fun haiku to recite. Now, no memory. Something about cheese. Dreamed of building construction? Perhaps a brie freeze? I wish I could remember what it was. It was I had the haiku half written in my dream last night. And you know, dreams probably didn't make much sense. Like a decorative artifice on a building, a frieze made of brie. But it was something like that. Okay, everybody. Thanks for tuning into Haiku Friday. I'm trying, you can see, I'm trying different settings here. This is down in the basement. This is where we got the Legos, the costumes for the grandkids. You know, we've got numerous hats we can wear with the grandkids. You know, just about anything that suits your fancy. They have swords. They have laser Jedi lightsabers. Got, like I said, Legos. It's actually pretty fun. I wish my grandparents had this many toys to play with when I was a kid. Anyways, hey, thanks you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyways. I love you all. And I hope your week is good. And I'm going to get back to doing my sculpting today. I'm almost done with the Buddha. And then I think I might try to cast it in concrete. We'll see. We'll see. And I'm going to put on my glasses because I'm done being vain right now. Whoa. There you are. Okay. Bye for now. See ya.